done.
This must be it. Oh, the hell is this? I was pretty sure it was a... Maybe this is it. Oh, if it is, it should be a scroll of wish. A wish spell. The scroll is filled with flowing magical runes as your eyes trace their glowing outlines. A sense of urgency and power fills your being. Clearly within your mind you see that this is a wish. Yeah, this is the wish scroll. Attribute increase, item of power, money, full health for everyone, spells. This isn't good because we're not going to. This might be good if we actually had a higher level mage. This is good, but it's a waste of a wish scroll. More money. Yeah, what the hell I'm going to buy with more money at this point? More healing items perhaps, but that's about it. So increase in attributes or item of power. I don't know what the item is, but it's gonna be something great. The thing is, I don't really need any items. I'm more worried about my attributes because attributes determine your options at the when things start to happen in the endgame, and you have to be really high, pretty much maximum at some attribute at least. So, oh crap! Yeah, we'll put the scroll away because I need to see the unaltered stats. Okay, quad 222. I think that's about it. Yeah. So it's 22, 22, 18. We can get one stat to 25. I think that's our best bet because we can boost charisma to 25 with a spell anyway. So it's not that vulnerable to. But we need 1 to 25. I think I'll take intelligence or wisdom might be better. The reason is because the unbroken circle of Zerthman is still unfinished for us, so we need although we can use the cranium rat tail to do it, so we can't raise wisdom at any point, so wisdom is the more intelligent option to take actually. But that means we won't be taking any wisdom after this. When we level up one intelligence, then we'll pump everything to charisma. So that's the plan. Attributes, yeah, give me wisdom. Yeah, it's 25 from this point on. And I'm gonna actually use the unbroken circle of Zerthman now. Because I want to finish it. Get rid of it. Move on. You get the idea. Yeah. Examine the place. Puzzle out combinations. No new patterns. Yeah. We need 25 intelligence, I think. 25, that should be enough to finish this. Because that's as high as things can go. So if it isn't enough, this is the fun. Examine the plates, puzzle out any new combinations. No new circles revealed, yeah. think we have to talk to him.
What is your will?
Tell me. What is this place? You mean... We had this conversation before. But I'm hoping we'll get a new option. Dagon, Revel said you are a slave. Did she mean? Heck, she knows nothing. Dagon's blade ripples and you watch as the edges become grayed and dulled. His face clenches and he speaks through his teeth. It is not my will to speak of this. Yeah, I want to speak. Yeah, I want to hear you speak of it. In fact, Revel said a number of things in that conversation which interest me. Know that your will is my will. When you speak, know I must hear you. Know that your words may stay my blade or guide it to the throat of another. What? But why? Hakan seems to look through you as if meeting your gaze is unbearable. Your path is my path. I'm chained to you. You're my slave. The word slave. At the word slave, Dakan's face collapses in pain as if he was struck. It is as if the word was a dagger stabbing at the core of his suffering. But why? Know it is a long tale and know that nothing is gained in telling it. Yeah, I would hear it.
Updated my journal.
The people do not allow themselves to be enslaved to another in deed or change. If we find ourselves in such a case, we act to free ourselves, even if it means we must endure another cage for a time. You performed a great service for me. In doing so, you enslaved me. I acted to free myself. Know that I surrendered my word and myself to act in your name until your death. But I can't die. That was not known to this one. I surrendered my word to him. I surrendered myself. Know that there is now nothing left that I may surrender except my life. Know now that I follow you only so I might die. Okay. What was the service I gave you that chained you? You saved this one's life. In exchange your life became mine. How did I save your life? Upon the rolling plain of Limbo, the people shaped cities, blah blah blah. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. Yeah, you doubted the words of Zerthimon. We've had this conversation before, but it didn't lead to anywhere. As I fell from the walls of Shrak Cholor, know that my self was broken, my blade was missed, my mind divided, I was adrift upon limbo seas, and I wished to drown. I died for days, my mind awash in division. When death finally came to me, it wore your skin and it had your voice. Me. You asked that I hear you. So the same conversation leads to a totally different place this time. As Dakan says the words, your vision bleeds outwards and a crawling sensation begins to worm its way up through the back of your skull. You feel nauseous for a moment and your vision is suddenly as chaos, mirrored, twisted, and you are someplace else. Someplace in the past. Yes, surrender to memory. Everything around you is in turmoil, your vision is hazy, swirling, dizzying, all at once. There's mist, pockets of fire, islands of mud, stone, ice-covered rocks swimming through the plain like fish, impacting and dissolving, droplets of water arcing through the howling air and lashing your skin like teeth. You choke back your nausea and you steady yourself. This is the plane of limbo, all is chaos, nothing is stable. You focus on the dying man that lies before you. This is why you have come to this place. Echo. Examine the Zerth, see if he still lives. The man is a Githzerai, his body embedded in an earthen pocket that swirls around him. Unconsciously, he has formed a grave from the elements, and though bits of fire and water lick at his face, he does not respond. His hands are ashen, his coal-black eyes focusing on nothing. His emaciated frame speaks of starvation, but you know it is the least of his wounds. It is fate that dealt him the mortal blow. Echo, look for the blade he carries. In his limp hand is a twisted mass of metal, its surface having melted around his hand like a gauntlet. As you watch, it steams and hisses like a deceived snake. Githzerai does not seem to be aware of it, but it is that weapon that has brought you here. Echo, Dakon, Zerth, obstruct lore drowning, last wielder of the Karak blade. Know that I have come to you with the words of Zertimon, carved not in chaos, but in stone, carved by the will in an unbroken circle. At the word Zertimon, Dakon's eyes roll in their sockets, and they attempt to focus upon you. With effort he cracks his mouth to speak, but only a dry hiss emerges. You bring forth the stone from your pack and hold it before him so he can see. Echo, know that the words of Zertimon inscribed upon this stone are true, and know that your divided mind need be divided no longer. All you must do is take the stone and you shall know yourself again. Dakon's eyes flicker over the unbroken circle of Zertimon, and for a moment you think he might be too close to death to recognize it. Then the right hand twitches, and as he pulls it slowly from its earthen prison, the clumps of earth seeming of it become water in Limbo's chaotic winds. His skeletal hands clutch the stone like a drowning man, and his eyes flash. Echo, know that I have saved your life, Dakon, Zert of Shrak-Thlor.
Updated my journal.
Dakon's eyes turn from the stone and flicker over you, and he hisses again. Too dry for a moment to muster the words, he blinks slowly then speaks, his voice barely above a whisper. But the words are what you wanted to hear. My life is yours, until yours is no more.